Good morning, students. In the last class we discussed about the introduction of MS Excel, its users and features. So in this class we will learn about the components of MS Excel. Like MS Word 2007, it allows you to work in a main document area which displays your data and various tools. So when you open MS Excel, I think all of you know how to open MS Excel. Just click on the start button. It opens a start menu. Here all programs. Click on MS Office and after that click on MS Excel 2007. The Excel application window opens with a new Excel workbook. So that is a book 1. Here you can easily view. So by default file name is book 1 and the application name is MS Excel. So in MS Word it will be document 1 and here application name is MS Word. And if you move to PowerPoint, on that time again the same thing. So instead of document 1, book 1, it should be presentation 1, and MS Word, MS Excel, it should be Microsoft PowerPoint. An active worksheet is displayed on Excel window. By default we can view 3 worksheets. So here sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3 is there. So if I click on button, one extra sheet will be available, that is sheet 5, and if I want to delete that one, you can easily delete it. Right click and just click on delete button. So sheet 4 will be deleted. Next one is regarding the MS components of MS Excel. So first one option is first one is MS Office button. So when we click on MS Office button, same as MS Word, here also different options are available, or we can say different commands are available. Those are new, open, save, save as, print, prepare, send, publish, close, then exit option. So almost 40 to 50% commands are same as MS Word. So all these things we will learn in the next class. Next one is quick access toolbar. So what is the use of quick access toolbar? So quick access toolbar is used to add the commands so which we will use in the recently. So if I want to use this option again and again, on that time you can use quick access toolbar. It allows to add different features to the toolbar. It is located immediately after the MS Office button. Next one is title bar. It is located at the top of the window. It contains default file name as book 1 and default application name as Microsoft Excel, and on the right side 3 window control buttons are there. It is minimize, restore and close. So when we click on minimize button, it restores, it minimizes on the taskbar, and when we click again that option, again it will be active. And next one is the restore. When we click on restore button, it goes to its original position and the command will change to maximize. And when we click on maximize button, on that time it captures the entire screen. And next one is the close button, which closes the MS Excel. So here the center button will change. It will be maximize and restore, restore and maximize. Next one is a ribbon. Ribbon is the panel located at the top portion of the worksheet. Ribbon is divided into tabs. Here you can easily view. So this is the tab. So 7 tabs are available: home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review and view. Each tab consisting of number of groups. When we click on home, so again clipboard, font, alignment, number, styles, cells and editing groups are available. And when we click on insert button, again it will change. It will be tables, illustration, charts, links, text. Same way, when we click on each tab, again each group will be changes regard, and each group consisting of number of commands. When we click on clipboard, again 4 commands are available, same as MS Word, that is cut, copy, paste and format painter. And when we click on font, again font face, font size, grow font, shrink font, bold, italic, underline, borders, and this one is a fill color and font color. So same will continue. All those things we will learn in the next class. Next, the important component is the name box. It displays the active cell address or the So what is active cell address? So here is the working area. Working area consisting of what? Number of rows and number of columns. So each sheet, so normally we will use the book consisting of number of pages. Same way here, when we open a new file, that is book 1, it provides number of pages. So when we click on the particular sheet, that sheet is called as active sheet. So it will be in a bold way. If I click sheet 2, it will be again bold. So each sheet consisting of number of rows and number of columns. How many rows? So 10,48,576. 10,48,576 rows each sheet. So each sheet will be headed by, rows are headed by 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10,48,576, and again columns are headed by the alphabets. Those are A, B, C, D. Same way continues. So up to how much? So up to, so after Z, just view it. After Z, the column will be AA, AB, AC. Same way to AZ. Same, next one it continues to BA up to BZ. So last column will be XFD. That is 16,384 columns. So this is a 2 marks question. So MS Excel consisting of dash rows, that is 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns. The last column is XFD, and this is the working area. So working area consisting of number of columns and number of rows. It looks like a table in MS Word. So we will just view it in a blank page, but here instead of the blank page, it shows number of rows and number of columns. So intersection of row and column is called as cell. When we click on the particular cell, so such cell is called as active cell. So if I click here, it will be active cell. So that active cell address is available in the name box. If I click here, instead of counting which row and which column, so just can view in the name box. So name box shows the active cell address. This N18, it is not 18N. Always you have to mention the column name first, then the row number. So your column name is B and row number is 2. If I click here, so column name is E and row number is 5. So after that, it's a formula bar. Here normally MS Excel is used for calculation purpose. If I want to calculate anything, I have to write the formula. So for that one, MS Excel provides the formula bar option. So different formulas are available. So when you click on the formulas tab, see here financial functions, logical functions, text functions, date and time, lookup and reference, mathematics and trigonometric functions are available. Other than that, again more functions, means different functions are available. So you can use, means you can active those functions by offline, or if I want more functions, you can go for with the online function also. Next one is, this is called as sheet bar. See here we can view the sheets, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. If I click here, it will be sheet 6, sheet 7. Same way continues. Here I have deleted the sheet 4, so for that purpose after sheet 5 it will show the sheet 6, means next sheet number. And this one is the scroll bar. Two scroll bars are available, it is horizontal and vertical scroll bar. So with the help of scroll bar we have to move the page top to bottom, left to right. Here margin is not available. So in MS Word it shows two margins, that is a horizontal margin and vertical margin. Here margin option is not there, only two scroll bars. So last one is the status bar, which shows the status of your document, means whatever you are writing is here. Instead of here, if I want to type anything, it shows enter, and if I delete that one and if I click here, then status will change. So ready means if I want to type anything, it shows a enter, or if I copy something, it shows copied. On the right side again view buttons are there. This is a normal view, second one is a page layout view, and third one is a page break view. When I click on page break view, so it shows the, it divides the pages into number of, it divides the particular sheet to number of pages. So can view these things in the next class. Next one is a zoom slider. Here we can easily zoom the page. So normally MS Excel is not only used for calculation purpose. Here you can type anything. See here, if I want to write our college name, just click here and start typing. And when I click outside, what happens is shows a MES College of Commerce. And if I want to make it as zoom, so just click on zoom slider, it will be zoom to 200%. If I want normal, or if I want to decrease the zoom, you can go for the decrease option. Next one is if I want to increase the column size, so just this one is called as grid line. What is a grid line? Grid line is the grid line divides the column name and as well as the row numbers. If I want to divide A and B, see here it shows this horizontal vertical line. So this is the grid line for column grid line, and this one is the row grid line. So grid lines are those which divides the column and rows. So you can easily increase the column width. So just press the left mouse button and drag on the right side. See here, MES College of Commerce available in the active cell, that is A1. So you can easily drag it or decrease it. And if I want to select the entire sheet, just click in between 1 and A. So this button is called as select all cell button. When I click here, it selects the 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns. So now what you can do is that you just decrease the column size. So here all columns will be available in the same format, same size. Same way, if I want to increase the column row size, here just increase the row size and click here. Here it will be increase the row size. And same way, if I want to increase the column size, you can increase the column size. If I want to increase the particular column, on that time no need to select this select all button. So just click here and drag. And if I want to select the entire sheet, and if I want to increase and decrease the all columns and rows, on that time only you can use the select all button. So these are all components of the MS Excel. So no need to write any notes, so I will update after the completion of few components. So thank you one and all.